Hey, this is Kyle with the Additive Guru, and today we're going to make some changes to a drawing we created on a previous tutorial. The drawing you see on your screen is the one that we created previously, and if you don't have this drawing created from the previous tutorial, go ahead and open that tutorial and follow along with that one to get this drawing created similar to what you see on the screen. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we have received some feedback on our drawing and we need to make some changes. The feedback we received is that the title block really is not necessary. There's too much information and it's too big. And really all we need is some text in the lower right corner. So I'll show you how to delete the title block and add that text. And then also the scale on this drawing is incorrect. We need to show it as 1:1 scale, and what we've got is 1/2 scale. So let's go ahead and click on the title block, and then all you have to do to delete it is hit the delete button and it's gone. And then to add some text, just go to this text function at the top, and you can see when you hover over the sheet you have specify first corner is indicated next to your arrow. Just go ahead and click, and then click again, just about like that, and we can type our text in here. We'll call it bracket boss, just like we did previously, and we're going to make this right justify, so it's all the way in the corner. Say close. Okay, we'll do that again and create a box underneath. And this is going to be our scale. So we'll right justify again and say scale 1:1 or 1/1, whatever you prefer. Say close. And then one more time hit the text and one more box, and this will be our name and date. So right justify that one. And you can use tab to give it some space in between your name and the date. Okay. Say close. And you can, just like the views and everything, you can adjust the locations of these text boxes. Alright, that looks pretty good. Okay, now you want to click on the base view so that we can change the scale of these views. Click on the base view and then right click and go to edit view, and you can see in the box that comes up we've got the field scale. If you hit the pull down here, we've got a lot of different options. We're just going to go to the 1:1 scale. Alright, and that changed all the views to 1:1 because they're all based off this first view that we created. Say close. Now you can see that when we change the scale to 1:1, it kind of ran dimensions together and the views aren't really lined up very well. So we're going to have to scoot some things around on the drawing to make all this fit better. So just click on that base view and click this box, and then you can move it down a distance and however far you need to make everything fit neatly on the drawing. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let's go ahead and delete this section view, and we'll create the one that was requested. So go to your section view function up here in the upper left, and then you have to click this view here because that's where we're going to base our section view off of. So we want it to be right in the center of the part. Go ahead and click the center line of this hole right there, and then bring it down right about there. Okay, and you can see you could create different shapes of section view if you wanted to, but we're just going to do a basic section view for this one. So hit enter. Alright, and then if you move your mouse over, you can see you can create your section view off to the side. Okay, so just click, and 1:1 from parent, that's what we want, and that all looks good. We don't want to see hidden lines, we just want to see the solid lines. Say OK. Alright, that looks good. let's go ahead and pull this title so it's not interfering. That looks good. And we're going to scoot our dimensions around so that everything fits better. Alright, this 72 millimeters is kind of right on the edge of our drawing, so let's go ahead and delete that one and move it down to the bottom view, which means the same thing. You can put that dimension anywhere you choose. Okay, that's good. And any of your dimensions that ended up on the view or interfering with other dimensions like you see here, just click it, move the dimension as needed. Alright. And since we've got more space, we can actually change this dimension here to be a different style. And that looks a little better. Alright. Okay, you can see we've got an interfering dimension. This 48 is interfering with the section cut line that we just created. So just click on the dimension and pull it away. Alright, and the section cut line, the A is kind of running along the edge, so you can actually grab the edges of it and slide it up a little bit. Alright, that all looks pretty good. Another request we got was that we create a reference dimension for this opening right here on the section view. And this is just to indicate how much space there is so that you don't have to do math to figure it out from the main view. Okay, so go to the dimension function again and click the corners of this opening and create a normal dimension. Okay, hit escape to get off the dimension command. Now click on this dimension and right click. Actually, we want to escape out of that. Just double click the dimension and you can see this box comes up. And we've got some options over here. It's not a diameter. We want to hit this representation pull down and you can see there's the reference dimension style. So click that and it puts parentheses around the dimension, which means it's a reference dimension and not intended to be used for making the part or recreating the part. Okay, so that's our reference dimension that we needed. Just go ahead and look over the drawing, make sure we got everything squared away. I guess this could be a little closer here. And it's kind of the draftsman's personal style, how you want all the dimensions to look, just so long as dimensions are not crossing lines or on top of your view. And everything there looks pretty good. It's a fully dimensioned part. And we've got our section view the way we need it. We've got our reference dimension. And then we've got the information in the corner that was required without the large title block that really wasn't needed. Okay, so thanks for watching, and check out some more of the other tutorials we've got on Additive Guru.